Hello, everyone. Peter, is that a new pic of Hawk? Yes, it is. In fact, someone sent it to me saying it's a leaked photo. It's not quite leaked. Hey, everyone, welcome in. We got a live watch party here. Let's see. We'll take a second here to get everyone in. Some cool news has dropped just in the past hour. Owen Morgan is here. So what did you think? Owen Morgan, thank you for stopping in, Owen. He's our man. Comes in every time. So for those who don't know, what's going on? Watch party is live. Into the pocket the phone goes. Okay, so for those who don't know, the Netflix people dropped some important info. Just came out. Here, we'll look here. This is the Twitter page. As Cree says, the story's just beginning. Season 3, there is your release date. January 8th. 2021, January 8th. You know what? I haven't even checked what day of the week that is. But you got January 8th, so we have a release date. Okay, it's a Friday. So it's the second Friday in January, 1 week after the first, obviously. So we have a release date, January 8th. Today is, let's see, October 2nd. So October to November to December, January. So it's just over 3 months. So there we go. Just over 3 months away. I guess that's not too long of a release date. Too long away. So I think we can have plenty of time to talk it over, figure some stuff out. In the meantime, a lot more to dissect. So yes, January 8th. And of course, right below that, and gear up because season 4 is officially in training. Yes, so they renewed season 4. Actually, let me see if I can find it. So here, I'm going to show you something John Hurwitz put up. Let's see. There you go. Can you see? Yeah, so there. This was everyone's reaction, I guess, when he told them on a Zoom call. So everyone, and funny, if you look at the names, by the way, it's actually kind of funny, the names they have on their Zoom call. So yes, season 4 has been renewed. So what that means is, presumably, I imagine they'll just start the writer's room. They'll get to start writing it. So they have to write it first. So probably they would have the writing finished, I would think, the writer's room by the end of the year. So that's going to be probably, hopefully, then production can start up maybe sometime early next year. So that's where it is. So we got season 3, January 8th, 2021. Season 4 could even come late in 2021, depending on how shooting goes and everything like that. But obviously, that's way far out. But for right now, we got a lot of good news here. So, release date just over 3 months away. So we got 3 more months to dissect and analyze everything. And while we're at it, they obviously released another tease. It's not much of a trailer, but it is definitely a bit of a tease. So, here we go. You can see. Let's just watch it through here.
What did you think would happen?
Ooh, only on Netflix. That is true. Only on Netflix. Okay, so definitely pretty amazing, pretty exciting. There's a lot to go on. So I'm going to make a full video, maybe multiple videos. We'll see about everything we saw in here. But I'll tell you a few things first off the bat, it definitely looks like every shot, or almost every shot, is probably from the first, if not first, 2 episodes, maybe with one exception. But so let's go ahead and take a look. You know, we'll just sort of go through it bit by bit here. Okay, I mean, okay, so this is just flashback footage, you know. Okay, so here's a first shot. I mean, that's... See, I like, that's, assume it's Daniel, but it kind of looks like Miguel almost. Am I going crazy? Like, is this Miguel or Daniel here? Because it's Daniel talking, but it's, I don't know. I don't know. Also things like the height, but because we have Daniel talking, but I feel like it looks Miguel. The fact that he has his hand on his back is kind of odd. But I don't think, especially considering Johnny here. Daniel, everyone thinks it's Daniel. Yeah, I guess it's Daniel. It's just such a out of focus shot, and he kind of looks darker. So, but I don't know. But anyway, well, also look here. He's got a scar. It's bandaged up, so we'll look at that in a second as we go through. His hair is messed up. Miguel's father. Oh, the hair. Yeah, it's Daniel because it's hair. Yeah, it's just was like such. Was unsure. It confirmed it is Daniel. So bring back Stingray. Yeah, Stingray is one of the people who wasn't in this, right? So anyway, we'll keep going. So, you know, what do you think will happen?
Would happen?
Obviously. Okay. Okay. Johnny. Now, this is Johnny in jail here. Probably just a holding cell. Bad black eye, messed up hair. One thing we want to notice is look at what he's wearing, a t-shirt and this plaid shirt here. So we're going to look at what he notices. So Johnny in jail. Yeah. Out of the, oh, and by the way, thank you everyone for, you know, sending me the links. I saw it. So, you know, you don't have to keep sending me the links on Twitter and Instagram. I know some people thought Johnny was visiting, but no, definitely I think Johnny's in the holding cell here. Probably just where he was taken in. No, it definitely looks like he's the one in looking out. Just because like the way the people are sitting, like if he was on the outside of the cell here, you know, the background wouldn't look like that, right? So, yeah, holding cell. Just for the time being. So that's and he's in that plaid shirt and t-shirt, and he's definitely got a black eye. So, actually, quick shot at Daniel. I don't know much about this. I'm not sure where he is, and I'm not sure when this is. But again, I'm just going to assume it's like the first episode or second episode. Definitely just distraught, obviously. So that's Daniel. We don't need to push F. I meant to stop that. But so that's, yeah, so Daniel there, obviously just looking distraught like everyone else. So okay, so this is something I even had trouble with. So we have Samantha here and Amanda, and if you look at the background, it definitely looks like they're in the hospital. This looks like a hospital worker here. And shoot, with the thing, it's hard to see, but I was a little confused based on what she's wearing, Samantha, because it looks purple, but I don't think this is like the same thing she was wearing at the end of 210. So it's not like the same day or something. It's at least a little bit later. And I suspect what's going on here, Samantha is visiting Miguel, would be the most logical answer. And she's with Amanda, obviously. So there's Sam probably just crying about Miguel would be the most thing. And I'll talk a little bit more about the shirt. I'm going to do a video too. So we'll talk a little bit more about it. It's Miguel's funeral. Well, I don't think his funeral is going to be at the hospital. So there you go. By the way, you can't use all caps in the chat. So there we go. And now the next shot right there. Okay. The line's there, but you can see, so this is Sam. She's looking in the mirror, pulling her scar off. Again, this is probably episode 1 or 2. We don't know exactly how long the time frame. I mean, it does look a little bit healed here. And I guess she got the stitches out. So the stitches are out. So, I mean, at least a little bit of time has passed. I'm not sure how long it would take to heal to this point. But so that's why I figure episode 1 or 2, she's just looking at her scar in the mirror there. So let's see. So that's there. Yeah. Not much else about that. She's just kind of looking at herself. Okay, so here we go. Robby looks like a juvenile detention. Who would have ever seen that coming? So it looks like Robby's got locked up and put away at here. So we got this shot here. He's obviously in a clothes there, and then the cop. So this is our one shot of Robby. Still got his hair slicked back there. How about that? GHX Kenny, thank you for the super chat there. So there, that's Robby. Juvenile detention. Again, I suspect this is all early in the season, episode 1 or 2. I have a feeling something like this, it could be episode 2. But because at this point, so keep in mind, so like the season 2 ended with Robby on the run. So at this point that we're looking at, he's already, been caught up and is put away. Is that Chris in front of him? Well, that's actually, I don't think so. I don't think that's Chris. I mean, I guess I can't say 100% if that was Akihil, but I don't think that's Chris. I think it's just Robby. I don't see like Chris getting put away unless something else happens, but no, we don't know about. But as of now, I don't think this is Chris here. I think this is just a shot of Robby. Hawk gets in a fight with Johnny, and Johnny goes to jail for it. Interesting theory. I don't think that's what it is, and we'll get to it. So yeah. So this is, like I said, probably maybe episode 2. Robby's already been found, caught, and it is at least somewhere put away. Obviously, and he's looking at someone, and my first guess is going to be he's looking at Johnny, maybe. Like, who else would be here? Could be Daniel LaRusso. It could be Daniel, but I think that's going to be Johnny. But let's see. Oh, okay. All right, so okay, Tori walking in something dark. I don't know. In street clothes, and the funny thing is, out of everyone we see, and it gives us basically a brief glimpse of every character. She's the only one that doesn't look like messed up and danger or whatever. In fact, in this shot, I kind of feel like she's almost at like at a Halloween funhouse or something, training something. Like she's definitely like, I mean, it's like an odd location. So I think like Tori here, you know, this is like the one person who's not in like jeopardy or all beat up or something. Everyone else is all beat up and distraught, and she's just like trotting into this room, you know, without any scars or hurt or something, you know. So unfortunately, Sam hurt her. Who's your favorite character? My favorite character is on the thumbnail of this. I like Hawk. So, by the way, that's our next little thing here. Okay, so here, I suspect this is the Cobra Kai dojo. He's got the bottom half of his gi on, with blood on his hands. So if you look, look, we got blood here and here. Also, one thing I noticed, I think he got a new tattoo. So good for him. He got rid of that moon. I talked about that in my one video, but that's a new tattoo on Hawk, and he's got blood on his hands. So it looks like Hawk was in a fighting match or something, sparring something. This is what I suspect. It's like a sparring or something, got carried away and totally bloodied someone up. That would be my suspicion. So that's my first take on this Hawk shot here. 11 viewers. Wow. Great job. Thank you everyone for coming in. So we got Hawk, new tattoo, blood here, blood on his hands. Who he's fighting, we don't know. I tend to think it's like a sparring match that got out of control, like, you know, fighting Mitch or someone, or one of the other Cobra Kai kids. Cobra Kai kids, huh? So there we go. That's Hawk in the dojo. Sprinklers. And now here we go. So we have Crease. And now it definitely was just in a fight. Bloodied up here. Relishing it. A fight Crease won, perhaps? Showing no mercy, Crease. He's in his gi, so he's in his gi. It also this shot, it looks darker. Like you see the light on, and now here the light is off. Like, so it's like maybe nighttime or something. He was closing up. Someone came in, settle a score. Crease wasn't having any of it. Definitely. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been predicting like a fight with Crease and Daniel, or a fight with maybe even Crease and Johnny, but definitely Crease, lights off, probably nighttime, later in the day, got in a bad fight. Crease wins. Crease looks like he's about to show no mercy, or maybe this is the afterglow for him after showing no mercy. Crease shows no mercy, and now he's just relishing in it. Yeah. 1549 viewers. Wow. Thank you everyone for coming in. So that's just Crease there. Definitely, I think there was a big fight, and hold on, we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna try to put it together here. Okay. Okay, so Johnny is in the hospital room here with Miguel, essentially. He's got a black eye. He's got the black eye. He's beat up here. Johnny was in a fight. Look at what he's wearing, though. This shirt in here. Where the heck was it?
did you think would happen? What did you think would happen?
Oh, there it is. So this this shirt with the white t-shirt, the plaid shirt, it's the same thing he's wearing in the hospital. So so he's wearing the same clothes. So same day, probably same episode 1. Maybe he so this is why I think so he's beat up. So what, did maybe Johnny went and fought Cree, and then he got beat up and then maybe got arrested for attacking Cree? So like Johnny fights Cree, ends up here. Okay, they let him out. Cree isn't going to press charges, whatever, who knows. And then he goes to see Miguel. Something like that. He's still beat up. Or maybe he gets in multiple fights. Who knows? My first thinking was he sees Miguel and then goes to fight Cree. But I don't think so. I think maybe it's the other way around. But I guess we don't know the order. Johnny could be getting into a lot of fights. There's some other randoms he may be fighting. I'm gonna have a video on that. But definitely that's the same scene. I mean, well, not the same scene, but the same episode, same day, because he's wearing the same clothes and all this. So we know, somehow these are all connected. The exact order, what's going on. But we have a shot of Cree speed up. We have a shot of Johnny's got this black eye and these other bruises, and then we have Johnny in jail and Johnny in the hospital wearing the same outfit. So that's all going to be the same day. So what's the order? We don't fully know, but definitely it's Cree for sure. No other can give Johnny. Yeah. unless Johnny and Daniel fight. Hey, I've been rooting for that. So, it would be interesting if it came partially from Johnny, but from Daniel. So, 1,700 viewers live. Thank you, everyone. And then, of course, hey, look at that. You knew Miguel was going to live, right? There you go. He wakes up. So that's what we want. Miguel's alive. It actually reminds me, if you saw my video, which one was it? Was it about Allie? Or no, Will Miguel live? I put that little shot in where I had him wake up on the hospital bed and it freaked people out. But it's kind of similar to this. By the way, so that's your good news. Miguel's still alive. That's what I suspected originally. At least, Miguel's going to pull it through. So I think we can all be happy that Miguel is alive and wakes up. We don't know when this is. Like, we don't necessarily know the way it's cut if Miguel's going to wake up with Johnny there. But definitely Miguel is going to pull it through. So I think that's good news. Johnny and Daniel team up. Well, Johnny and Daniel may fight each other. So as I was saying, actually, in the live stream yesterday, if you saw the live stream yesterday, I never thought that they would keep the suspense, like, will Miguel live or something, carrying all the way through season 3. It always made sense that they would reveal something that he would probably live long before that. And I think that's what we're getting here. Miguel is going to live. He's going to pull through. So that's what we're getting. It's straight through. So, Everybody spam. No. Don't do that. Yes, I'll make a full proper video on this other than the live stream. So that's what we have. We have all the characters. I mean, the main characters are all represented in here. So, and like I said, one of the themes you'll see is everyone's like beat up, everyone's distraught, everyone's like bleeding, blood on their hands, and essentially everyone except maybe Tori, which is funny because in a way, Tori, who kind of started the whole brawl or something, is the only one who's just like, oh, here, I'm coming into the Halloween fun house or something. I don't know. I have a wonder if this is a Cobra Kai training. They were talking about training in a car wash. I don't know. I think, yeah, that's I'm allowed to say that. One of the writers was talking about, like having a car wash training scene. So I don't know. I kind of wonder if this is the car wash training scene or something. But Tori's the only one who doesn't seem all beat up or anything. Sholo's live right now. Thank you, Random Challengers. I'm sure Sholo is. But, Sholo doesn't have the watch party. So. What is going on? So anyway, what is, whatever. Okay. Oh, forget it. Anyway, so that's what we're at. We're at everyone beat up.
What did you think would happen?
By the way, when they're shouting Cobra Kai, do you think that shouting of Cobra Kai is from the first season, or do you think there's another All Valley? Because I think there could be another All Valley. So, that's what I think. So, it would be great if the shouting of Cobra Kai is actually from season 3. So, what are we at? We got just a couple more. I'll just stay in just for a couple more minutes. Any questions? Cobra Kai never dies. Yeah. So, and season 4 is confirmed now. Season 3, January 8th. Sam is in the dress and Tori looks like it's a school party. Yeah, Tori looks like it's a school party. Sam is in the dress. I don't know what dress you mean. She is wearing some sort of dress, but yeah. The audio is from season 1. It could be from season 1. I'm not sure. I mean, it's good audio, obviously. Bert learning everything. Do you think Miguel will learn Miyagi-Do karate? Maybe not in season 3. So, okay, yeah, chat's going a little crazy. Okay, so we're coming up on a half hour. Thank you, everyone. I will have a full proper video on this. Hope to get it out today even. I may be on Cobra Kai Companion. That's another podcast, YouTube. I may be on them tonight. I don't know. They haven't said anything yet, but we were talking about it last night. So I may be on another channel tonight. I'll post a tab or tweet it or something. And so we're going to go. Thank you. Hit over 1,700 viewers, my most ever. This is crazy. So thank you, everyone, for that. I'll be back with a video. Do, do, do.